I've just bought the cheapest Volkswagen EOS in the UK. Come with me to collect it. So my goal is to fix any problem with the car, to do it up and flip it for a profit. So this is the car that I've just bought, a Volkswagen EOS, to do it up and sell it for a profit. I bought this car for £600 from BCA auction, and I've looked online and that's the cheapest one in the UK right now. It's actually quite a really nice car. So this is the interior. The interior is actually pretty nice. And it's got this special logo up here. I don't know what that means, but it's got 79,000 miles on the clock, so the mileage is quite low. It's got aftermarket stereo in there, and it just says check brake pads. There is a light on the dash up there, so that's all I need to sort out basically, that light on the dash. But the main thing is, does the roof work? Let's check the roof out and see if the roof works on this car, because if it doesn't, that's probably going to be an expensive fix. Thank God the roof works, because buying a car unseen from auction is a massive risk. So this is what the car looks like with the roof down. I've popped the bonnet because we're going to check the engine. The engine's running really good. The coolant's also up to level, which is really good. Let's go on the first drive in this car and see if we find any issues. So far, the clutch feels really good. Biting point is really low. The car feels quite punchy. There you go, no issues there. It drives really well. So let me just put the windows up. Drives spot on, guys. Apart from the brake pads light on the dashboard, the car drives spot on. So I'm going to give it a bit of a welly down here to just make sure that the car isn't going into limp mode or anything like that. So yeah, guys, the car pulls really nice. No issues. And it drives really smooth. I'm very happy with this purchase. To be honest, this is probably the best car I've ever bought from BCA auction. Or probably one of the best cars I've ever bought since car flipping. Let's try gear, 6th gear. Yeah, it goes into all gears. I actually really like this car, guys. I'm actually really tempted to keep it for a bit because my BMW is off the road because I blew up the engine on my BMW M135i, so I'm so tempted to keep this car, guys. All was going well until I started going over speed bumps and I heard this noise. I can hear some knocking on the left side, so I wonder what that could be, because it wasn't knocking before, and I'm not sure, is it my tray plate? Let me take it out a second, just to have a listen, because it might have been the tray plate making that noise. Is there anything in the dashboard that could make a noise? So the noise isn't like a knock, it's like a little rattle, because it doesn't sound like a drop link or anything like that. Knocking. Don't know if you guys could hear that then. So I'm going to pull up and check it out. So guys, I've just pulled over somewhere and it's not good news. Let me show you what's happened. If you guys can see, the coil spring is broken. That's what's causing all the knocking noise on that side. I'm going to have to try and make it home and park up the car and sort that out. It's now the next day and I've ordered all the parts. So I've ordered the spring. I've ordered the impact driver from B&Q for £133. I've ordered some spring compressors and also some brake pads. I've had a look at the brake pads and the brake pads are fine. But what I've seen is that the brake pad sensor has broken, the wire has broken, so I'm going to have to try fix the wire. So that's the reason why the brake pad light is on the dashboard. But let's go collect the parts, guys. So all the parts have now arrived for the car. Let's get the spring done, and I've also bought a load of new tools as well that I'm excited to use. So I've bought an impact driver spline kit. I've also got a load of sockets to go with the impact driver. I've bought a 27mm socket. I've bought a breaker bar that everybody keeps telling me to buy. I've got the spring compressor as well. Got the springs over there and some top mounts as well. So that's all the parts I need to do this job. So the first thing is, let's jack the car up and then get the wheel bolts off. I'm actually so excited to use my impact driver for the first time. Oh, there you go. Got the axle stand underneath, so let's get started with this job. So as you guys can see, the coil spring has fully snapped off, and that's where it snapped from. So let's change this coil spring. The job has only just started and I've already run into problems. The drop link won't come off, so I had to resort to this. So this drop link won't come off, so I had to destroy it and put the grips on it for the bolt to actually come off. I've been here for ages trying to get off this friggin' thing, man. Finally got it off. Right, let's try and do this bolt with the breaker bar. What? It doesn't fit. So I checked online and it said that this bolt was a 27mm socket and that's why I bought it. But it turns out it's a 24mm 12-point socket. And there's none available in stores, it's only online, so I'm going to have to figure out another way to do this. And just when you think things couldn't get any worse, this happened. A bolt got rounded off, so I'm trying to figure out another way how to do this because I don't want to round off any more bolts. Because of this issue, I had to take down the control arm, the hub, and the drive shaft all down in one. But the last thing I have to do is to undo the top mount bolts. All the top mount bolts are off, so let's get it out. I've put a jack under the control arm to support all the weight. Now I'm just undoing all the drive shaft bolts. It's time to take it all out. So let's go down here. This goes down here. And this. And even more issues, the track rod end isn't coming off. So I just left it on because I can still do the job with it connected. So I've got it out, but the reason why I've had to take it out like this, because some of the bolts wouldn't come off and I didn't want to snap them. So like this here, this bolt, I've taken it off, and no matter how much I bash it, it's not coming off. So also here, the bolt that I bought, it wasn't the right size. So I had to just take this side off. But I got the spring out anyway. I'm not gonna lie, that was an absolute headache, that, because some of the bolts wouldn't come off. That was such a headache. There you go, got it off. Nice one. Let's get that off. Get the top mount off. And let's get the spring off. Let's compress the new spring. I'm just going to sort out the new top mount, so I think it just slides in like that, and this goes in like that. Let's take off the spring compressor. So the spring's on, new top mount's on, everything's done, apart from I need a new drop link, which I'm going to do tomorrow. So I'm making some progress. I've actually managed, so I ripped off the drop link to grip it on here, and it's actually starting to come off now, which is really good. There you go guys, the drop link is out. So now I just need to get a new one, which I'm going to buy tomorrow, and put it in. I've now got the drop link, let's install it. I've already taken the wheel off and everything, so let's install the new drop link. Jacked up the arm so the drop link can fit in, and it just slides in now, so let's get the bolts on. After a couple of minutes I finally got it tight now, so the new drop link is in. It's tight both sides. Right, so the car's now complete. Let's go on the first drive and see how the car drives. Yes guys, drives spot on. That was a good fix. The next thing to do now is to detail the car. So give the car a wash, a polish, hoover the inside, and get this car up for sale. The car is fixed guys, I'm so happy. And the main thing is, I've done that job myself, saved myself a lot of money. I normally do all the work myself, apart from like clutches and stuff like that. But I think I'm gonna have a go at doing that next, because at the end of the day, if I could do those big jobs myself, I'll be able to save myself a lot of money. So rain isn't on my side. I've just given the interior a good clean hoover, and as you can see, the interior is really clean. I've also given the car a wash, but it's gonna be raining for the next couple of days. This is the car after the wash. I want to give the car a machine polish, but it's raining, so I can't really do that. So I'm going to wait till it stops raining. I think it's not raining on Sunday, so I'm going to come back on Sunday, machine polish the car. I've also sorted out the brake pad warning light that was on the dashboard. Basically, the cables broke, so I repaired it and it's now gone. It's now the next day. It's no longer raining, so it's time to give the car a polish. I just dried the car off and I gave the car a wash yesterday at a car wash. So let's polish this car and get it up for sale as soon as possible, guys. This polish is going to bring the paintwork back to life like it just come out the showroom. And yes, I know I don't have the best machine polisher, but I'm not a detailer, and this does the job for me. Not sure if you can see a difference on camera, but look at this panel. And then look at this panel. This one's a bit more dull. Don't know if you can see it in camera. You can see the switch right there. I've just finished giving the car polish and look how it's turned out. It looks really good, guys. Like, really, really good. Don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but have a look at that paintwork. That is looking nice. Look at that. That is looking really good. Even look at the interior. Really clean interior on this car. The polish just brought the paintwork back to life. Hopefully I can make some good profit on this one. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Keep tuned for the next video because you're going to know if this car sells or not and what it sells for. That's the video done. The car's now complete.